Hi, my name is Tenjiwe. I am the owner of Ubucwazi, so all the products that you will see made by Ubucwazi are designed by me. Ubucwazi is mainly a jewelry business. What drove me into starting Ubucwazi is there is very few beaded jewelry available in Zimbabwe. So I decided to start making the jewelry as a hobby, and in the end, it became a business. So Ubucwazi has different departments. We have Ubucwazi Home, we have Ubucwazi Candles, there's Ubucwazi Jewelry, and then there's Ubucwazi Fashion. There is a lot of challenge when it comes to exporting goods. For example, the earrings, when you want to get them out of Zimbabwe, there's a lot of procedure that we have to follow, and it makes it difficult for our clients that are out of Zimbabwe to get our products and our goods. COVID-19 has had a very huge impact on Ubucwazi. We've had to close shop mainly because of our clientele. Our clientele is not the essential group of people, and the products that we are making are not considered essential. So now what we are doing is we are selling online. Online is via all the social media platforms, which is WhatsApp, Facebook, and Instagram. You can place your orders through those platforms. And then if you are within Bulawayo, we will deliver your product. As long as it's within the CBD, the delivery is free. You just give us a call or just send a message via WhatsApp and say the product that you need, and then we deliver it. If it's within Zimbabwe, we will send it to you via FedEx. Okay, in 5 years' time, I see Ubucwazi having grown bigger and having a bigger store. As at the moment, we do not have a store. So in 5 years, the store will be up and running and all products will be on shelf. And the successes that are there is we have a lot of exposure and we have built a bigger client base out of Zimbabwe. I think a lot of aid comes in when it comes to exporting goods, our finished products, getting them out of Zimbabwe to our customers, and also importing raw material. We would like to get some licenses as small businesses to bring in our own raw material. For example, Ubucwazi makes candles and our wax comes from South Africa. Getting the wax in has a lot of procedure. As a small business, it is very difficult to get those licenses. If the government could aid and assist us in acquiring the required licenses. Right, I am making a hoop earring. This is a very common earring that ladies like wearing. If you notice, most of the women wear the plain ones that don't have a lot of detail or design on them. So here we're appreciating the ethnic woman, the woman that loves her beads, by making this earring. And you will notice I'm putting a lot of there's bright colors. So this is a happy moment for a happy person. So whoever buys this pair is a very lucky woman. In fact, a very special woman, because she gets to wear a bright colored pair of earrings. Right. As I mentioned earlier, Ubukwazi doesn't make jewelry only. We have a candle department too. And because of COVID-19, most of our lodges are closed, and Ubukwazi does supply candles to the lodges. You may be wondering what the lodges use the candles for. The candles normally are used for dinners. There's a citronella candle that is used during the rainy season to chase away the mosquitoes. So Ubukwazi makes that type of candle and supplies quite a number of lodges around Bulawayo. So now, because of COVID-19, the lodges are closed and we are not supplying that candle. Okay, so this earring, I would name it Hoop Something. Normally I like using my vernacular language, which is Ndebele, so I would name it Hoop Tabile / Happy, so that my international clients can understand the name.
One out of 99 problem. I'ma hype it up for my progress. Never gonna stop, never resist. Turn them haters into them burn process. One out of 99 problem. One out of 99 problem. I'ma hype it up for my progress. Never gonna stop, never resist. Turn them haters into them burn process. One out of 99 problem.
My name is Kudzai Mushunje. I am a co-founder of Borena Energy Zimbabwe. We are in the business of supplying through a distributorship solar hardware or components, particularly off-grid systems or for off-grid environments and environments where people do not have reliable energy. We wanted to be in a space where we made solar energy available to everyone, not only those that were high income earners. So I wanted to make it available to middle to low income earners. How we started, 3 young professionals, two from Zimbabwe, one from South Africa, with a like passion to serve their community, came together and wanted to be part of the solution, which is basically the energy crisis that we face in Africa. Because we believed that once people could unlock energy aspect, it opens up opportunities for a lot of other things like education, health, business, and productivity. So basically that is what drove us to start this business. Major challenge that we have faced as a business has been logistics, trying to move things from South Africa to Zimbabwe at an affordable rate, because we couldn't find affordable suppliers locally. And then secondly, just the economic environment that is a bit unstable and unpredictable, where you have a number of changes happening. So it's difficult for us to forecast and plan. Even looking at the exchange rates and how things, so planning and pricing is one of a big challenge. The other challenge that we had was that we mainly wanted to be a supplier to installers, but we find that we couldn't find installers that could work with our systems the way that we wanted them to work. So we had to come up with our own in-house installers. So we trained our own installers on how we wanted them to do the installations according to our spec and to our satisfaction. And I think that is one achievement that we have done. We work with two ladies, and they are doing quite a tremendous job. Okay, today we are installing a 1.5 kilowatt system. So the system is able to do an automatic changeover. So it's connected directly to the power. So it can charge both using your normal electricity, and it charges also by solar. So that's the installation, the connections that she's making there. So this is our electrician, class 1 qualified electrician, Tembi, and also school class 1 electrician. And then we've got Mandla, our renewable energy expert, Zera certified, who sizes all our systems and does all the site visits to make sure that everything is according to spec. Well, I guess for us, we are proactive and believe in being part of the solution. So from our side, really mainly the government needs to create a conducive environment for young businesses to thrive. One of the major things that we believe could push things forward is policy consistency. Currently, policies change so often that it's difficult to forecast and plan. From the business or private sector, giving a chance to young entrepreneurs, young companies would be a start, where we might not have a track record, but if we were given a chance, we could then have that track record that they require. And from financial institutions, we would, if we were bankrolled, for instance, we would be able to leverage on volumes, then we'll be able to increase and expand our businesses.
A typical 3 kVA system consists of 2 panels that are installed on the rooftop, and then the power comes from these 2 panels and it gets into the house. The cables are actually housed in a 40mm by 40mm trunking, and this power from the panels goes into a 3 kVA inverter, which now charges the batteries by virtue of it containing an internal charge controller. And the installation typically contains the panels, the 2 panels, your 3 kVA inverter, as well as your lithium-ion battery or your gel batteries. And then we've got a couple of circuit breakers that are for isolation and protection either of the system or of the appliances. So we've got some breakers for your AC input, you've got some breakers for your output, you've got some breakers for the power that is coming from the panels. So the 3 kVA system literally powers your lights, your entertainment, which could comprise of your TV, your decoder, and your other appliances, be it a laptop or something. And then you can also connect a booster pump that could be connected to your Jojo tank if you want to pump water into the house.
One out of 99 problems. I'ma hype it up for my progress. Never gonna stop, never resist. Turn them haters into damn boring process. One out of 99 problems. I'ma hype it up for my progress. Never gonna stop, never resist. Turn them haters into damn boring process. One out of 99 problems. One out of 99 problems. I'ma hype it up for my progress. Never gonna stop, never resist. Turn them haters into damn boring process. One out of 99 problems.
My name is Tatenda Mangami. I am a graphic designer. I am an entrepreneur and a musician. I am a director at Plug Group of Companies, which covers a lot of branches and departments. We have Plug Ceramic, we have Plug Digital Marketing, which are kicking right now. But our goal is to cover everything that is found on the globe, to be suppliers of everything. It started last year in 2019 when we met as guys, youngsters, trying to make money. Yeah, it wasn't one thing which was serious. It was just crazy out of the youngsters trying to make money, yeah, pocket money. But we ended up seeing that we are doing a lot of things. Yeah, not really knowing what we were doing. Yeah, but it came a point when we actually thought of starting a business and getting to know how bigger people have started their businesses and all that. So what happened is, with my friends, I have named director of Plug Ceramic, Mr. Size. Yeah, we actually discussed about how to start a business and all that. We inquired and we then registered unknowingly. We just found ourselves registering the company, coming up with a name, Plug, meaning we are the plug. We connect to each and everything. We provide the power. We give life. Yeah, we solve problems. That is our main goal. Yeah, so we registered the company. It started as Ceramic. Keith Size works at a company that supplies some of the ceramic stuff, and myself, I found myself as a passionate and self-taught digital marketer. So what happened is we just told ourselves that let's just do what we know best and push it to the world. So that's what we are trying to do, and that's our major goal up to now. We are actually grooming some other guys, and we even inviting some other companies to come on board and join us to be one group of youngsters who wants to change the world for the better. The major success that we have achieved is the fact that we are becoming business personnel in our very, very, very early stages of life. Some of the youngsters that we meet out there at our age, some of them they're doing drugs, some of them are doing a lot of things that are crazy. They are not utilizing the support that they give. Some of them, they actually come from backgrounds that even motivates them to become business personnel, but they're not even seeing that. But us as Plug Group of Companies, we have noticed that this is the time to start something big. Then the challenges that we are facing right now, it's monetary and financial challenges. There are some other deals that we get and some other tenders that we get which really need funding. So we are actually calling to the government to assist us in financially giving us the tenders and even giving us the loans. The process has to be shortened so that we get those loans without any corruption or anything. Amateurs are professionals, but only the focused will make it. I feel that this is the time for all the youngsters who wants to be in this entrepreneurship trend. This is the time for you to start. procrastination is the killer of time. In the next 5 years, I can safely say we will be one of the best and the top companies which are running regionally. When we talk of region, we talk of SADC. Probably in Africa would be a giant.
I would give advice to young people that would like to open up their small businesses to go ahead. It is challenging, but it is doable. I would advise them to go ahead and start their small projects. In the end, they become big projects.
To the young people out there, the first thing would be start with what you have and start from where you are. It might not necessarily be a qualification, it might be just be your personality and your natural gifts that you have. Your ability to network with people, your ability to be able to work with people. So when you realize what you have naturally and what comes to you naturally and you work with that, you also go out and look for people that are basically able to complement you. Then you form a group that supports each other.
As a musician, I really love music. I really appreciate all the music people that are in the industry. But it's not a limitation for you not to start a business. You can do something besides music, supporting the music that is your passion. So with that, I'm going to leave you with a song called Shanda.
Chirega kuisa badza pasi okuda zororo zichinga sakuro rakapera. Chirega kuisa pfumo pasi iwe kuda zororo zichinga ono yakapera. Chirega kuisa pfumo pasi okuda zororo zichinga ono yakapera iwe. Shanda, 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 shanda mutendi shanda, 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 shanda mutendi shanda. Just a little slumper, kungo vata padiki diki aiwaka. Tingapera. Just a little slump, kungo vata padiki diki aiwaka. Tingapera, shanda iwe. Namo inorwadza kupfuura kushanda. Let's work, guys.
Cut. Lovely. Wonderful.